So we're going to look at pentatonic scales in this video. If we think of the word pent, think of pentathlete, pentagram. We're looking at a number of 5. So we're looking at, in each octave, only 5 notes before we repeat note 1 again. So if we look at it as a scale that spans an octave, we're going to have 5 notes and then the octave. So we're going to look at 6 note heads. Now for a major pentatonic, we take our major scale, but obviously that would usually have 7 notes and then the octave, and we've got to remove 2 to get that down to 5 notes. So I'll just find a C here. And for the major pentatonic, we're going to remove note 4 and 7. So we go 1, 2, 3, don't do 4, 5, 6, don't do 7, and then we get the top octave of 8. So we go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, if we're thinking of note numbers. And of course, if we click our fingers and put a bit of rhythm, we've got the tune of My Girl. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. So every time you hear that song, I want you to sing major pentatonic, major pentatonic. Now, the minor pentatonic also removes 2 notes, but the pain in the backside is that it removes 2 different notes. It doesn't remove notes 4 and 7. It removes notes 2 and 6. So I'll just find an A here, and we'll see what the minor pentatonic sounds like. So we've got A, note 1, we don't do note 2, but we do note 3, 4, 5, don't do note 6, but do 7 and 8. So we get 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. And you can see I've missed out note 2 and note 6. Now to be honest, I get students doing tests every year and they forget which 2 notes to remove. So they'll give me a major scale and remove note 2 and 6 and be wrong. They'll do a minor scale and remove notes 4 and 7 and again be wrong. So I was just trying to think, how does this work? Why do the scales remove different notes? And how could we learn it? Now let's just go to a circular clock here. I'll reset my singing to a C. And going clockwise around the clock, I've written in the major pentatonic. And you'll see the same notes. C, D, E, G, A, C. So this is the major pentatonic starting on C. Now what I've figured out is that just like every 8-note major scale has a relative minor, the major pentatonic scale has a relative minor pentatonic scale, and it uses the same notes, just starts it on note 6, or starts it 3 steps on the clock back, or lower, or anti-clockwise from the root note. So if we have a look at starting the same group of notes on the A, and I'll just pull up an A here. Here's A, and if we go A, C, D, E, G, A, we've got a minor pentatonic, and now it starts to make sense. So really, to learn your step patterns, or to learn the notes that you need to remove, just learn the major pentatonic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, and then start that pattern from note 6, and that's how you'll get the minor pentatonic of 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. And if you like the maths of step patterns, you could learn the major pentatonic as root 2, 2, 3, 2, 3. You'll see those jumps of 3 there. And the minor pentatonic you could learn as root 3, 2, 2, 3, 2. And really, in a nutshell, that's all you need to know about major pentatonics and minor pentatonics. If you happen to remember, that for a major pentatonic, take your major scale and remove note 4 and 7. For a minor pentatonic, take your natural minor or Aeolian scale and remove note 2 and 6. That's great. But if you can't remember that, just chart up a major pentatonic scale of notes 1, 2, 3, 5 and 6, and I'd suggest C major, and then start from note 6 and go round the clock, and that'll give you your 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 minor pentatonic pattern.